lit a bit of a fire. This is something we've been focused on digital currencies for, a couple decades. This is something we've been focused on digital currencies for, a couple decades. We're going to a different economy, and we're going to be learning more about that as we go. But clearly, we're learning that things can be done from remote locations. We're learning that technology can replace people even more than we thought.
We're not going back to the same economy. We're recovering, but to a different economy, and it'll be one that is more leveraged to technology. And I worry that that is going to make it even more difficult than it was for many workers.
In Silicon Valley, and my friends who work in technology know that what we did to the manufacturing workers, we are now going to do to the retail workers, the call center workers, the fast food workers, the truck drivers, and then even bookkeepers, accountants, insurance agents, lawyers, and on through the economy. So what happened to the manufacturing workers is a very clear sign.
This effort. And China has big plans for this. They intend to seed their digital yuan into the global environment by giving it away to visitors at next winter's Olympics. When they arrive at the airport, they're going to get yuan digital wallets. They're going to receive digital yuan. They're going to use it throughout their visits to Beijing, and then they're going to take it back to their home countries. They see this as a huge advantage. Why? Because who controls the underlying protocols, who controls the underlying standards of the future of money will control the future of money.
Welcome to the Crypto Teacher. And guys, please like and subscribe. If you do like what you're listening to, please inform your friends and family and spread all over social media. It is imperative that we get back to learning finances and understand how the world really works. Because once we understand how the world really works, we understand that it is all planned out. Now, I want to thank those who purchased the books, Cryptoteacher and the new Road Order book. The new Road Order book is going to show you how the world works. It is definitely time to wake up out of your sleep in the times that we're in right now. Plus, guys, we know we're waiting on that next main event towards the end of the year. We had the first quarter event. Like I told you, that would happen. Don't forget this is Shemitah year. And then also, I want to thank those who purchased the 3 Kids books. It's definitely time to re-educate. And also, those who donate to the Cash App, Patreon, much love, keep it coming. Do not forget I have the New World Order cryptos in my Patreon. Do your own research, but going inside of a bear market, you definitely want the cryptos that have real use cases. And much love to those who are shopping at both stores, keep it coming. And of course, guys, we get into Bitcoin and cryptos first. And Bitcoin and cryptos pull slightly back. Guys, we have absolutely no volume in the market. And if we go to CME, volume is still flat. Now, we know the Ethereum merge is right around the corner. We have Justin Sun comes out and says that proof of work is the central part of Ethereum. So now, guys, what has been created? The two sides. One supporting the merge, one supporting proof of work. So we see the Hegelian dialectic being played on Ethereum. Now we have Vitalik says ZK rollups is likely to be the main layer 2 solution for Ethereum, over optimistic. And I agree 100%, especially if we understand Israel's Starkware. Now guys, do not forget to pay attention to the actual indicators. We have yield rates, which we see that are slowly creeping up. And we see the stock market pulling back. But in cryptos, we normally are moving up during this time, but we see we have absolutely no volume in the market. So make sure you're paying attention to volume, Tether, USDC, and we see Circle freezes blacklisted Tornado Cash smart contract addresses. And guys, this is the reason why this is so dangerous. Remember, if you have cash, nobody can freeze anything. So just imagine if you move over to a cashless society. And we see this over in China with the health app. Certain places they can't even go into if they have the wrong code. And we saw this when they had the banking issue. They turned the app against the people. And this reminds you of Black Mirror. Remember, your life is an illusion and TV is your reality. It definitely reminds you of the mark of the beast, because you won't be able to buy or sell if you don't agree with what your government is doing. It's definitely amazing. And then, of course, guys, we move over to the Fed. Make sure you're pulling the repo. And guys, I talk about it on a daily basis. And what do? They write about it. That is correct. And when you pull the repo, don't forget to pull the banks that are being helped out by this repo. The same big banks. And we know the banks are the biggest what? I'm going to let you finish that. But guys, we know the Fed is going to start next month raising rates again, plus cranking off this balance sheet. Remember, they're going to be doing over $2 trillion roll off of this balance sheet in 2023, which is going to cause a ripple effect in the global economy. We see all the central banks moving in lockstep, raising rates, running off this balance sheet, but then also have a plan for a new digital economy, where the robots, algorithms, and drones take over the economy, pay each other with crypto, and the sheep go inside the metaverse. You can't go to one country that's not planning for this new digital economy. And we know 5G is a big part of that. Skynet is a big piece of the fourth industrial revolution, and it's sitting behind the curtain. And then, guys, we have Grayscale picked up $1 billion. Make sure you're paying attention to the allocations. They picked up a lot of Live Peer and Stellar. Now, getting over into a little crypto news. Now, we have Avalanche and Stellar lands on Robinhood. And we have blockchain inside of Korea. We have Binance CZ says Binance has the most advanced KYC system. Also, we have Axie Fendi looks to double down on the Korean market. And when I first started this channel, I had Arthur Hayes with a few videos talking about tokenization over in Korea when it came to gaming. So guys, when it comes to the emerging markets, they're definitely leading us into the fourth industrial revolution. Now we have Tornado Cash co-founder reports being kicked off GitHub as industry reacts to sanctions. And who owns GitHub? That's right, Microsoft. Now we have the metaverse housing bubble bursting. Virtual land prices crashed down to 85%. But guys, we know when it comes to the metaverse, we're just at the beginning when it comes to virtual reality. We still have another 2 to 3 years before all that's developed. But we know technology can be used for good or evil. The key is getting yourself educated. And lastly, we have FTX partners with Reddit. And like I stated, FTX and Crypto.com is pushing the adoption. And that's right, Reddit is back. The one who started it all, the push when it comes to digital currencies, the fourth industrial revolution, with Reddit and GameStop. Reddit helped push adoption. But we have Reddit expands community points offering with FTX integration. Reddit users can now purchase Ethereum directly on the app. And we know blockchain cryptocurrency is not going to be brought to the masses until it's absolutely seamless. One push of a button. And remember, the crypto teacher told you, because he knows. When it comes to the New World Order, it's all planned out. But guys, all I have for you. Don't forget about the books, Cryptoteacher and the New World Order book, plus the 3 kids books. It's time to re-educate. Also, new to cryptos, Coinbase, Bitrue, Binance, and not forget book links and crypto links are in the description. The Cryptoteacher Stock Channel, Cryptoteacher Stocks. You have your Kobo, your chip stocks, your banking, your gaming. While everybody's sitting at home, get home stocks. It's C-Red, the biotech stocks. And while everybody's at home wishing they were still getting that free money, what are they doing? Drinking and smoking weed. Don't forget about those stocks, and you have a wonderful day. The most powerful person in the world is the storyteller. The storyteller sets the vision, values, and agenda of an entire generation to come. Steve Jobs. And guys, I truly believe in this. When you look at the New World Order, they're the storytellers. And that's the reason why I wrote my New World Order book. But guys, now it's time to change the current generation. And I wrote 3 kids books. I love the Trinity because I understand the power that's in it. So I have 3 books. We have an opportunity to change the generation, to educate, not just me, but I want to show you that I take action on a daily basis. And I want you to take action on a daily basis. Whether it's your job, whether it's in your community, we have an opportunity right now to educate the masses. I posted this on my Twitter account. Please share, but this is a short clip of the 3 books There's going to be a clothing line and action figures. Please get these books for your kids, nephews, cousins, friends, so therefore we can start the re-education now. Because as we see, the fourth industrial revolution foundation is definitely here. Robots, algorithms, drones, taking humanity out the picture. We have to re-educate. But let's get into the video.
Part 1. King Joshua and Drama Tam save the village. Part 2. King Joshua and Drama Tam save New York from COVID 33. Part 3. King Joshua and Drama Tam goes to China.
It's mandatory to get part 1, part 2, and part 3 of this series. It's time to re-educate Generation Z.